So in this discussion we will be having the login page, then we have the login box, then we have the username and the password. Then so you can see the animation on the username that it will turn blue after clicking the field, also the password. Then when we click submit, it will light up. So let's start. So first we will be having the two files, the demo.html and demo.css. So we have the HTML and we will link the CSS. So we will start with the HTML file. So first is we'll go with the dev, then we'll have the class login dash box. So we will be having the login box as our class. Then we will have the h2 or then login. Next we'll be having the form, then div class, then user box. So user box. Then after that we will be having the input. Type text, name will be nothing and required. Then label is username. Next we will be having another user box plus user box. Then we will be having the input, password, name will be blank, then required. Next we will be having the span or href our submit. So we'll go here, then we have the href, then from there we will have the span. We have at least 4 span. Then after the first span is we will be having the submit button. Submit. So we forgot to put the label here, the password. Then label password. So once we run this one, so run it here. So we have the username and password. So we'll go with the CSS file. So first we will be having the HTML. Then we have the height of 100%. Next is we will be having the body. Of course the body. So we have the margin 0. Next will be padding 0. And font family will be sans serif. Then next will be the background, then linear gradient, then hashtag 141E30, then comma the another 243B55. So these are the linear gradient colors. So once we save this one, so we can see the changes here, right? So we proceed to the next. So we have then next is the login box, the class that we are, or the container. Then we have the position absolute. Next will be top, it will be 50%. Then left is 50% also to make it center. Then next is the width. So we will have the width of 400px. Then the padding is 40px. then transform, translate, then negative 50%, then negative 50%. Background will be RGBE, then 00, then 0.5 here. So next will be, after the background, we will be having the box sizing. So box sizing will be border box, then back shadow. Back shadow will be 0, 15px, and 25px. Then RGBE, same with the value above. So we will just put 0.6 here. 0.6. Then we will be going to the border radius of 10px. So once we are done with this one, so we will go with the refresh. So it is already in the center, so we made it in the center of the page. So next we will be proceeding to the inner line. So for the login box, next will be the h2. So that login box h2, so we will have the header. So margin is 0, 0, 30 px, then the padding is 0. Next will be the color. So we have the color, then tag FFF. Next will be text align, so we will having the center. So once we refresh this one, so you can see this logins, so it's already in the center. So next will be the login box, the user box over here. So we'll be having that login box, then that user box. So we'll have the position of relative. So the outer container or the login box will be absolute, then the inner box is the relative. So that login box, that user box, so we will be having the input also. We will animate the input. So we will be having the width 100%. Next we'll have the padding of 10px 0, font size of 16px. Next will be the color, so white, this is FFF. Then margin bottom 30px. Next will be the, after the margin bottom, we have the border set to none. Then border bottom will be 1px solid, then FFF. So we continue with the user box input. Then border bottom, so we will make the outline of none, then background is transparent. Next will be the label, so that login box, that user box label. Oops. So we will be having the label of position is absolute, then top 0, left 0, padding is 10px and 0, and font size is 16px. Then after the font sizes, we will have the color. Then same FF or white. Then next will be pointer events, none. Then transition, transition 0.5 seconds. The next is the dot login box, dot user box, input, focus. So we will have the focus. So we have the focus label, then dot login box, dot user box, input, then valid, label, then we will be having the top negative 20px, then left is 0, color is hashtag 0 3E9A4, then the font size is 12px. So we will check with our, so we already have the upper, so we have the username and the password, so we are already done with the upper side. So next we will have the login box form A. So we will have the form A sa href doon sa submit login box, form A. This is position absolute, then display inline block. Next we'll have the padding of 10px, 20px, then the color just like above. This is the color. So we already have the color, so font size will be 16px. Then text decoration, none. Next will be text transform, text transform will be uppercase, overflow, hidden. Next is transition 0.5 seconds. Margin top is 40px. Then letter spacing is 4px. So when we will do with the hover, so we'll save this one. So once we refresh, so we already have the submit here. And so we started the hover. So that login box A hover. So background is same with here, this color. So we have the background color is white, then border edges is 5px. Next we will have the back shadow 0.05px. Then the color, so this is the color. copy. So we'll have the color for the back shadow, tama. Like this one. So we'll have the copy paste. So for 25. Next will be 50. Then the 100 px. This. Then after this one, so we'll have the login box. A span. So position is absolute. Next will be display block. Then we have the last chunk of the login box span. A span and child. So top will be 0. Left is negative 100%. Height is width 100%. Height is 2px. Background is linear. Region 90 degrees, 90 deg. Transparent. And the value, this value, transparent. The animation is B10-anim 1s. One second, linear, infinite. The next is the keyframe. So we have the keyframe at keyframes bit 10. 0% is left, negative 100%. Then 50%, 100%. Goes to left 100%. Then after keyframe, so we have the child 2. So that login box A span and child 2. So top will have negative 100%. Then right is 0. Width is 2px. Height is 100%. Background is linear gradient. So transparent. So we'll have this copy. Oops. Copy. Then 19. We have the 180 degrees. 180. Then animation is, we'll just copy the animation. Copy. So animation will be button anim 2. Limited to 1 is linear infinite. Then animation delay. Animation delay is 0.25s. Next we'll have the button. Keyframe for the 2. Child 2. Then we have the keyframe. So we will just copy paste this one. after copy paste button and into, then 0, 50%, 100%. So right, so for the entry, so we'll just copy again the entry, or the third span. So this will be third, then 100 to px same, so we have the 270 degrees, 270, then 0.5 seconds delay. We have the animation delay of 0.5s. Then bottom anim 3 will have the, so we have the right there, right. So bottom anim 3, top. So we'll have the top here, top. Then the last will be the 4. So we'll have the 4. So this is our 4. Then 270 is 360 degrees. 360. Then 0. The bottom will have. So it seems that we don't need to copy here, so we have the top right. Then the entry will be bottom. We will have to change this. Bottom 0. So the inside will have 3. We'll have the bottom 0. Next we'll have the right is negative 100%. So width we'll have, nice. So next we will have the 4. So we'll have this. We will have this bottom negative 100%. We'll have the left 0. Width 2px. Height is 100%. The child 4 will have the 75 seconds delay. So next is here. So we have the right. Then for the bottom 4 we will have the bottom. So once we are done with our CSS, so we will proceed with our completion. So we have this, the demo.html, demo.css. Then once we go back to our demo, so we refresh this, so we'll see the animation. So we have the username, password, then the submit, as you can see. So I will be providing the code, or I will have the G Drive link for this one. Thank you.